Today, in Section P, Subsection 1, Part 1 of Vigyan Bhairav Grant, we will describe in detail the mantra for piercing the 12 chakras using the 12 alphabetic vowels and the complete step-by-step method for piercing the 12 chakras using the 12 alphabetic vowels, along with the original Sanskrit shlokas. We are embarking on the ascent of cosmic sound, exploring the piercing of the 12 chakras.
So settle into this space and just take a slow, deep breath. Listen, not with your ears, but with the quiet stillness of your own consciousness. O beloved Shakti, look upon this vessel of the human form. You see, it's not mere flesh and bone. It's actually a sacred, dormant cosmos, just waiting to be awakened by the primal vibration of sound. The text reveals that we hold within us 12 distinct energetic centers, or chakras. These aren't just physical locations in the body. They're literal thresholds of existence. To awaken them is to awaken the entire universe within you. The method we're exploring today uses the incredible power of vowels, the pure, resonant seed sounds of the Sanskrit alphabet. Think of them as a key, unlocking each threshold from your lowest root all the way up to the highest cosmic expanse.
Behold, O Devi, this awakening is the exact science of the soul. To truly realize our divine nature, we have to systematically follow a specific 8-step path. First, we begin with Step 1, Stability. This is where we ground the mind and explore the 12 chakras to prepare our vessel. Then, we move to Step 2, Piercing the birth ring with our foundational sound. Next is Step 3, Ascension, pushing that profound energy upward to the highest space, known as the Vyapini chakra. After that comes Step 4, renouncing the gross state of physical sensation, which flows right into Step 5, renouncing the subtle state of mental fluctuation. It's only after letting all of that go that we can move to Step 6, entering the supreme state. This naturally leads us into Step 7, attaining the supreme nature, and it all finally culminates in Step 8, manifestation in the form of Shiva.
Now listen to the sacred shloka revealing how creation maps to our very anatomy. Nabu akara samprokta, hidi ukara stita, mukhe makara bindushcha, bru madhye vyavastita. The simple meaning of this beautiful verse is this. The navel is said to be akara, the sound a. The heart is the seat of ukara, the sound u. The mouth is makara, the sound m. And finally, bindu is established at the center of the eyebrows. Understand this truth, seeker. We're not just chanting a song. We are vibrating specific physical anchors to dismantle the illusion of our own mortal limitations.
Let's dive deeper into Step 1 and 2, Stability and Piercing the birth ring.
After establishing that initial stability, really calming the breath and preparing your awareness to trace those 12 centers, we entered the second step, which is piercing the birth ring. We begin right at the navel with the deep, resonant sound of akara, the pure vowel a. The navel, as you might know, represents the origin of our earthly attachments. Meditating on this pure sound establishes an unshakable stability, and that vibration acts almost like a spiritual blade. It literally pierces the knot of physical birth and initiates a powerful upward flow of cosmic energy. Watch closely as this energy evolves. Rising from the navel's akara, it enters the heart as ukara. From the heart, it ascends to the mouth as makara. These three gross manifestations, a, u, and m, merge and push even higher into the eyebrow center. And right here, something incredible happens. It completely ceases to be a spoken vowel and transforms into bindu, a highly concentrated, subtle point of pure light and energy. Rising further into the head, it refines into nada, the continuous, unstruck cosmic sound. At this point, the physical voice has fallen away entirely.
Now we arrive at Step 3, Ascension to the highest space.
Having refined that sound into the subtle vibrations of the head, you must now pierce through the crown itself. Here, in the third step, we meditate on the ah sound, what we call the Visarga. The Vyapini chakra represents the absolute most expansive space of consciousness. As you meditate on that ah Visarga, the energy bursts forth from the confines of the physical body, expanding out into the infinite sky of pure awareness. To the Tantric practitioner, this is the inner fire of alchemy. It's the literal mechanics of awakening, using sound to illuminate the nervous system and shift consciousness. But to the devotee, it holds the deepest religious significance. It's the ultimate internal offering. You see, external rituals are completely replaced by your own breath and awareness. Your vital energy becomes the supreme offering to the divine. Both of these perspectives ultimately guide the soul to the exact same profound silence.
Let's transition into step 4 and 5, renouncing the gross and subtle states. But ascending, O Devi, isn't merely about rising, it's really about letting go. The fourth step requires renouncing the gross state entirely, completely releasing those physical sensations and worldly ties anchoring the lower chakras. Once you've surrendered that, you face the fifth step, renouncing the subtle state. This means surrendering your mental vibrations, any visions, and the very mechanics of the mind itself. The scripture captures this delicate precipice perfectly. Vyapani, bindu, nadau cha, samana mardawastake. Unmana tad atitena, Shiva tatvam prabhashyate. The meaning here is so profound. It translates to, through Vyapani, Bindu, and Nada, one reaches the state of samana at the tuft of the head. Beyond that lies Unmana, where the supreme essence of Shiva is revealed. At samana, the mantra is nothing but a whisper of thought, just waiting for the final extinguishing breath to carry the soul all the way across duality.
This natural surrender carries us straight into steps 6 and 7, entering and attaining the supreme state.
As that final, delicate thread dissolves, passing beyond all physical and energetic boundaries, you achieve the sixth step, entering the supreme state. Here, in a realm completely unblemished by time, space, or identity, there's no longer a you vibrating a mantra, there is only the vibration itself. And this naturally unfolds into the seventh step, attaining the supreme nature, realizing that this infinite expanse has actually always been your original form. Witness the truth of this union across all dimensions of your existence. Philosophically speaking, the illusion of separation vanishes entirely. There's no longer a knower and a known, just pure knowledge. Spiritually, the individual soul, the jiva, merges entirely with Shiva, the cosmic consciousness. It's exactly like the drop becoming the ocean. And practically, by touching this state, you cultivate a profound detachment, which allows you to walk right through the chaos of daily existence with absolute serenity and divine grace.
This brings us to the absolute culmination of the journey, the eighth and final step, entering the state of Unmana. Unmana is quite literally the mindless state. It's the realm beyond the beyond, le utpane nirvikape Shiva rupo jayete. When complete dissolution occurs in the thoughtless state, one manifests in the form of Shiva. In this supreme state, all concepts, all thoughts, and all sounds, they just cease completely. You no longer seek the divine, you have achieved the eighth step, manifestation perfectly in the form of Shiva. The vibration of the vowels has finally fulfilled its cosmic purpose. The 12 chakras are pierced, the vessel is entirely empty, and what remains is simply the blinding, silent light of absolute reality. When the 12 chakras are fully pierced, when that final, subtle sound of the mantra fades into the limitless void of Unmana, the mind completely stops. Only pure, unconditioned awareness remains. So, I have to ask you, when the vibration of the universe falls completely silent within you, who is it that remains to listen? Who are you, truly, when the noise of creation stops? Rest now in this supreme state, O seeker. The explainer of the sacred Granth leaves you here to experience your own infinite silence.